Did you book a trip to Germany because your girlfriend keeps mentioning how she wants to visit the land of fairy tales, only to find out what she was actually referring to was you being a compulsive liar? Well, if you're like me, you end up in Deutschland without a clue. Here is the top 10 things to see in Germany. Kicking off at number 10 is Treeberg Waterfalls. This Peter Andre classic drops 163 metres and is hidden away in the Black Forest like the Seven Dwarfs Cottage. At number 9 is Heidelberg Castle. Built in the 13th century, it looms over the old town like Mr. Burns' mansion and has survived several years of hardship like a Nokia 3310. At number 8 is Munich's Marienplatz. Munich's very own Grand Square. Home to the new town hall, which in reality isn't that new. It also has a giant mechanical clock which performs twice a day like a Vegas resident. At number 7 is the Berlin Wall East Side Gallery. Once a symbol of division like an Adam Sandler comedy, this 1.3 kilometre stretch of the famous Soviet Wall is the world's largest open-air gallery. At number 6 we are staying in Berlin with the Brandenburg Gate. Built in the late 18th century, ironically as a symbol of peace, it's basically Germany's answer to the Jurassic Park entrance, just with more revolutions and less dinosaurs. Halfway at number 5 is Berg Eltz Castle. Hidden on top of a rock in the middle of the forest, it's been in the same family for over 850 years and has never been destroyed, probably because no invading army could actually find it. At number 4 is Lake Königski, a deep alpine lake that acts less like a part of Germany and more like it's wandered in from a Norwegian fjord. Into the top 3 now. At number 3 is Cologne Cathedral, Germany's most visited landmark and a humble little structure that only took 600 years to finish, making it the James Cameron sequel of architecture. And in second place is Partner Kamp, a dramatic gorge carved by the Pagna River in the Bavarian Alps, with 80-metre high limestone walls and a walkway that clings to the rock face like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. And at number 1 is Neuschwanstein Castle, a Bavarian palace perched on a rugged hill like Wayne Manor. Built in the 19th century for King Ludwig II, Germany's very own Mad King, it was intended as a private residence but ended up inspiring Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland. And there you have it, that is the top 10 things to see in Germany. Like and follow for more ad talk and let me know in the comments if you think my list is terrible and you know better places.